No excuse me, just run me off the road. Hey, I'm Fish. I have here is V1.1.18 from Insta360 Ace Pro 2. It is the latest firmware officially on the market. This is the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. 4K, 30 frames per second, using Pro with the shutter speed of 1/100 through 8,000 on auto with the EV value of 0.3 on the negative side. The ISO 100 through 25,600, I believe. And yes, indeed, sharpness -2, which is called texture. And video noise reduction, -1. Auto white balance, I don't think it's on 5600 today. And stabilization scene set to daily. If I did not say, standard D-Warp, and the external sound of a DJI Mic 2. And no color profile of D-Log M. Straight 10-bit. How do I look? I love the buzz letting me know the large bullet and the LED on the back screen, as well as the large one on the front face with information that may be helpful if you can see it. My settings should be, 4K, 30 frames per second, 45-degree horizon balance. I have trouble finding the ISO if it's got the minimum and maximum value. I am on stutter, blur, video thing that's on the camera, and I can't get you the exact settings for the reasons of I'm new to the camera. I need to learn it, figure out what I put on and all that good stuff. The Leica lens effect is on standard and pure video. You have to hit it to be in it. Which do you like best? DJI or the Insta? I am using a DJI Mic Mini receiver and transmitter set that I hooked up. It's directly plugged into the USB-C port on the side that does not interfere with the camera. I got a bar on top and it's green, changing to yellow, and if I get into the red zone, which I'm not. Now, I will compare both of them and do a side by side, but I'm gonna have a little trouble with my SDXC card. It is a SanDisk card, 64 gig, and when I first started the camera, I heard some beeping. I'm not sure what it was. It was the receiver that the camera was saying the mic is not connected. Beep, 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 like sonar. And now I'm having a little difficulty trying to get those tips out of here. And when I hit the shutter to stop, it hesitated. It didn't stop the video. So I know it's the SD card. Let's get going. You know why I'm laughing? That's why I'm laughing. The ladies came out, and yeah, it's warm out here, but I'm still got my jacket on. So I got here 2 cameras, and I'm comparing both. The Ace Pro 2 and the DJI Action 5 Pro. Never late to the table to switch on over and change your order. It's never late to make a decision of which you like. Be in the light, be in the dark. The thing about DJI and the Insta360, DJI don't tell you who the lens is from, but Insta360 is a Leica lens. Wouldn't you want a professional lens on your camera? I have a little difficulty trying to hold the cameras together, being the Zach because of the mic, and I could do one of these, switch on over, and do it the opposite hand, like so. You see a bracket on the Ace Pro on my face. You see I'm concentrating on the light and I lost it. Now it's on my left-hand side. Do you see any flares as I go around trying to get it into the camera? I got 3 lights or so. Maybe I'm not close enough or in the right angle to flare. There it is right there. And I am not happy having flares on a DJI official lens. In this video test, it's Vivid of the Leica filter. And I'm going to switch on over to the next one. Test 1, 2, 3. This is the third effect. I believe it said Leica Natural. And we'll just go straight down the road. So if I can't read the information, I'll fill it in when I get back home, when I remember. This is the fourth effect. As the light's seen and scenery starts to change differently, you'll get the idea. Test 1, 2, 3. This is like a portrait that I could read. It kind of makes you bright. I have to get used to the blur when it starts, when you hit record, and then you get the little postage stamp when it completes. Test 1, 2, 3. This is called film, the Leica film. I guess it'd be something that I'll use to give me the looks I want. Test 1, 2, 3. This is called Leica Vintage. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. I can't read that one. So this is a test with the next effect. After the film, I believe. Test 1, 2, 3. This is the last one called Night. And I've been getting some information across of the last 3. I'm not sure why. I cannot read it. But I could go back and check it out, what it said. So there are a number of filter effects that you can apply on to the actual video. You cannot remove them once they're applied, but you can kind of manipulate in post. That gives you an idea. We're going to go back to natural. I changed the pure video off to video. And I'm walking in the light. You get an idea what the camera can do now on this mode and settings. I'll write down the settings I have chosen in the description or on the video overlay. We're gonna head in, set up, do a little chat, and see what I like, while the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro takes a rest for now. I have what looks like some flicker in the camera, but not on the video, I hope. As I learn face priority and matrix, face priority brackets around you. Matrix does not and will capture everything, infinity. I use hand gesture, palm. Put all your fingers up as a high five, or do a peace sign. Does it give a 3-second countdown or take a picture while recording? Not yet. I don't know. We want to make the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro the best camera in the world, and yet we don't have any gesture control. And the gesture control is in the Insta360. But DJI has gesture for their drones. Maybe they can't stuff anything in the camera or know how to go about doing it, or just holding off. As I'm walking back and past this line, that's when hand gesture won't work, or the peace sign. I have to be in here, and then I could take a picture. I'm not sure if it will take a picture while recording. Some things I want to point out that the Insta360 can get to the camera, and we already know DJI has into the camera, and they don't have hand gesture to take photos and video. The thing I like about the Insta360 and wish it had, I lost my no, I didn't lose my concentration. I said something and I cut the video and I hit the shutter in full long press to delete it off with the confirmation. I did it before a number of takes, and I think I was talking about how DJI and Insta, they could have about the same things in each of the cameras, and Insta360 or DJI will determine that if it would be feasible for all. And speaking about feasible, you may see out on YouTube V1.1.25 not on the market, handed to a number of people to let all know. That's all I'm saying. Just let people know what you're doing. There is no secret when you put it up, and you know that the latest firmware, and all of a sudden, oh wow, where did this firmware come from? How'd you get it? People are going to be questioning. Great for you. I'm real happy. I really am. Now the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is getting updated more often than the DJI. And DJI is not going to fix the problems that people have. Will probably push out a new camera like that. Well, you know, the DJI action camera's been out since when? October? November? 6 months about now? We're getting ready to see a new Action 6 Pro with all the corrected issues that people have been asking for. One of the tests that I didn't do, and I want to see what will happen when I disconnect my microphone unit and how long it will take to, you know, give me my audio. The bar did stay on, it did transfer, and it did go away. So now you hear the natural audio of the Ace Pro 2. And will that work for you? I'm with Bluetooth now of the DJI Mic Mini. Now you have a whole video, most of the video, with the DJI Mic Mini kit, receiver and transmitter. Then I gave you a sample of just the internal audio. And now you're having a sample of Bluetooth of the DJI Mic Mini. I should sound decent, good enough to say it's passable and use the footage. I don't need to have things hanging off the camera where they can get bumped, break the port, or just simply get lost and fall and lose parts. If I wanted to go in the water, I couldn't. I would have to hold on to the door. Where did I put the door? There's no slot in it. It doesn't slide into the camera or anything like that. So now you got an awesome test of my first time retrying the Insta360 Pro 2. Second time around. All audio now is Insta360 Pro officially. You get a little beep. You don't get the high beeps, high volume of the speaker. It's kind of like laid back. And if you're hard of hearing, I'm not hard of hearing. I just select to hear things the way I want. I am hard of hearing today. I can hear it, but it's very faint. And I wish they would have made it louder, like how the DJI is. That's loud enough, believe it or not. With the Insta360, I feel the Bluetooth technology needs improvement. It's not there yet. They're still behind. They're probably one technology behind. I folded the screen up and all I got is information. I see the red bullet, which I'm happy. I could keep the screen down and guess where my, you got it, my frame is at. Well, I do love having a front screen being touchscreen, but you gotta cut corners somewhere, you gotta save cost somewhere. If they added all these things in, then our camera would be very expensive indeed. It'll cost way more than the price it's on the market. And we don't want that. We want a camera to be reasonable. And on that note, I know who I am. And I'll see you on another video continuing forward. You'll see some comparisons. You see me using whatever camera I like to grab. And that's always the latest. But we'll see what happens down the road. And you are a keeper. A keeper indeed. I'll see you on the next vid. Have a great day.